While searching for information, do you keep finding lawyers who are just selling their services instead of answering your questions? With 24 years of experience, I'm familiar with the frustrations you may have while making an injury claim through an auto insurance company. I do my best to actually answer your questions in these videos and in my free book. I am Arizona native and attorney Kevin Fine, and in this video I answer your questions about how to write another document you may need in your auto injury claim.
Another one of the 4 documents that you will need to produce and file to begin a lawsuit in Maricopa County on your auto injury claim is called the Certificate of Compulsory Arbitration. To draft this document, you start like you have with the others by first filling in your own personal information at the top. It's a good idea to just work with the pleading that you created when you did the complaint, which you'd need to look at the other video to see how to do that. But as you go down through this, much of this remains the same. For example, the information here in this section will be the same as the caption you created for the complaint. However, over on this side, for example, you will need to you'll need to change this title. Right now it says that the other document will say complaint here, and you need to change that to Certificate of Compulsory Arbitration as reflected here, because obviously this is a different document with a different title and different purpose. But the rest of this can stay the same. Now, when you get down below the caption, this language is pretty uniform. We use it in various cases, except for one potential change. This basically explains that you recognize what the rules are that determine whether a case will go straight to a jury trial or whether it needs to go to an arbitration first and then to a jury trial if either side appeals it. And the rules 72 through 76 are the rules of civil procedure about arbitrations, and then there's a local rule, specifically right now, Maricopa County Local Rule 3.10 about arbitrations, and A in that section specifies the amount that must be in controversy before a case is not subject to mandatory arbitration, and that amount has to exceed $50,000. So if you think arguably your case is worth at or less than $50,000, it will be subject to compulsory arbitration, and you'd use this document. However, if you believe that the amount in controversy exceeds that amount, then down here where you say is subject to compulsory arbitration, instead of saying that, you would just insert the word not and say the case is not subject to compulsory arbitration. But I'm assuming if you're representing yourself that the case in controversy is below $50,000. If it's above that, I hope you're getting some help if you've gotten this far alone. Then obviously down here you still have the date and then your own information again. This pro per can be moved up to the previous page, move down on me. But again, in this section here, you're going to want to put in your own information, sign it, and then you're done. So this is a pretty simple document as far as its length goes, but it's another one of the mandatory documents that must be filed to begin a lawsuit in Maricopa County. And again, by way of reminder, there are 3 other documents. You'll need to look at other videos to find those and know how to produce them.
I answer more of your questions in my other videos, articles on my firm's website, and in my free book. Because your situation will be different in significant ways, the general information I presented here might not be right for your matter and is not legal advice. If you wish to talk to me about your concerns more specifically, I do offer a free consultation. You can set up that visit or you can order the free book through the contact information on the banner below.